You think I'm heartless, but I'm not. I am capable of remorse.
Oh, just stuff the crying ploy and lead us to Plastro.
I am not as bad as you think, Sergeant.
Yeah, I know, lady. You're just molded that way.
Wait, that was your entire attack on the Blue Nation? An entire country, and you sent less than 20 troops? What is with this idea of striking every country at once anyway? Dear God, his brain has gotten soft since the last game. Good thing he won't be this stupid in the air attack games. By the way, this cutscene with Plastro was done in the PlayStation 1 version, but while it's pretty amusing, it comes after a mission that's only in the PlayStation 1 version. Tempting to use the PlayStation 1 version's cutscene for that. It's pretty humorous. It's also tempting to do the PlayStation 1 version of the mission that bridges our arrival to the toy store with Vicky being imprisoned. Still, let's just get through the one and only mission in the entire game that ever killed me. And it must be a miracle. They gave this mission enough attention that the clip borders 10 minutes long. If I remember correctly, one of the later missions is a little longer. It does have its share of flaws though, and is an annoying bitch, but still, they're actually bordering the same level of effort they put into the original Sarge's Heroes. So, we have to get a coin from the cash register in order to get Vicky out of the gumball machine. Don't ask me how we're supposed to carry a coin from there to over here, when it's probably ridiculously large. Or how we're going to insert the coin into the machine. Or how that'll get Vicky out when there are so many gumballs between us and her. I'd say this game makes so little sense it's imploding a little. Seriously, what is with these miniature tan soldiers? How do their shots hurt just as much as the fully sized ones? Why are we fighting on our own when by all rights we should have an army at our backs hitting the tans? This and many other questions will remain unanswered throughout the rest of the game, which, if my math is right, is about 4 missions after this. We've certainly ripped through the game pretty fast at this point. Most of the missions in the game felt around as long as this one and around this difficult. Probably wouldn't have complained so much about the gameplay side of things. I guess I'm just annoyed that they didn't put this much effort into the earlier missions of the game. I mean, it's not really the length, it's the fact that it feels like they just plain didn't give a damn. Assuming the audio aim was better, I probably wouldn't even notice these small... No, I probably would have noticed them. Dear God. Why were they only just introduced? Oh, by the way, to the tan soldier who just said that, I think the General knows by now we're here. That's why Vicky isn't in his dollhouse. I think he learned since last time that having her with him would make things all the harder for him. Of course, this just might be a case of me trying to find logic behind somebody who's not playing with a full deck. Bloody hell, I wish the explosion animations actually showed the blast radius. Is that really so hard to pull off? Okay, now we can open the cash register, though it probably would have made more sense for us to be able to open the cash register at the actual cash register. Still, it gave this mission a healthier length. Bloody hell, that would have been a cheap way to die. The bastards didn't even spawn until we opened the register. Let's see how they like an airstrike. That should take them both out. Huh. Okay. Only one dead. But the survivor doesn't seem to be paying much attention anyway. Probably should have sniped him, but I think we can sneak up on him. If he didn't notice a bomb going off right next to him, I think it's safe to say the Sarge can slip under his attention. Oh, fuck. How was I supposed to react to that? This sort of crap is why I died the first time trying to get through this mission. The auto-aim isn't as good as it needs to be. The enemy gets a number of free shots where all you can do is hope they miss, or you're in a world of pain. Or just dead. And considering how much damage you can be dealt in this mission, there are very few medkits around. So yeah, this of one of the better missions of the game is pretty luck-based. It's hard for me to tell just how much skill factors into things. Yeah, all I can say with any confidence is that skill means more in the first Sarge's Heroes game. Okay, have the sudden feeling that the moment we get close to one of the coins we need, more enemies will spawn. Yep, pair of medkits in the corner gave the bastards away. Hopefully we won't actually need them. One left, but let's get what we came to the register for. How is the Sarge carrying it anyway? I mean, sure, he's got a subspace pocket where he can store the various guns and ammo he's gotten in a given mission. But come on! The coin he had to grab is certainly more awkward to grab than a bazooka. Speaking of, why did they bother leaving so many bazooka rounds for us to pick up when we can easily shoot down helicopters with a rifle in this game? Especially since helicopters are one of the least threatening things in this mission. We're more likely to be killed by infantry in this game than anything else. And I don't know if that means the infantry in this game are a good deal better than the last, or everything else is just plain pathetic. Maybe both. Anyway, not much left in this mission. Just have to get to Vicky so we can move on. Okay. On second thought, halting really isn't my style in this game. Breezing on through is the order of the day. Another chopper. Are we near an airfield or something? Oh, two. I'm so scared. However will we survive against such difficult odds? Bloody, at least try to approach from different angles, you dumbasses. This is downright insulting. After all the damage that the Sarge has done to the Tans at this point, this is what they throw at us? Anyway, we're pretty much done. It's gonna feel a little awkward to put a cutscene after the mission complete card, but hey, gave me a few chuckles and I'd feel a little guilty skipping over it altogether. Okay, the PlayStation 1 version of this scene had better do a better job than this. Do you happen to know what kind of explosives are in those rockets, Vicky? Because I somehow doubt a toy store would give him something as potent as C4, much less something more devastating.
So, Sergeant Hawk and the Bravo Company commandos have breached the Great Wall.
So, they've brought the war to us, eh?
I want those missiles targeted on all non-Tan cities.
I'll end this war even if it means vaporizing the entire world.
No, Plastro, please! If you do that, there will be nothing left for you to rule.
Oh, you. Look around. This place is 100 times the size of that puny world. There's so much to conquer here. Why, I get excited just thinking about it.
I thought that brilliant dictator like you was always on the lookout for treachery, but I guess I was wrong.
What are you talking about?
Your precious Brigitte Blue betrayed you when you attacked her country.
Why, that treacherous, conniving little trollop, that's my trick! She stole that maneuver from me! Oh, thank goodness I've got you to look out for me, my pet. You know, I've been thinking for some time now that there is one thing that I still lack. Behind every strong man is a strong woman. And you are so very, very strong.
Oh, Plastro, that's sweet, really. But frankly, I'd rather get plastered than marry you.
Oh, I'm not asking you to marry me.
Oh, good. Because for a moment...
I'm telling you, you will marry me. Guards, put my bride-to-be in the holding cell while I oversee the destruction of her world.
You'll regret this. I'll nag you. I'll get fat and ugly. I'll run your credit cards to the limit.
Vicky! I don't know how you managed to get yourself into these messes, girl.